I am Nur Amira from Class 4E4 and Floorball CCA, serving as the head student leader for the year 2024-2025. I am pleased to announce that the head student leader elections for the 2025-2026 term have officially begun. The campaign period has concluded and voting day is now here. Over the next 3 days, from the 10th to the 12th of March 2025, you will have the opportunity to cast your vote. To help you make an informed decision, we have interviewed the 3 candidates so you can get to know them better.
The Visionary Volunteers Program is an exciting new student leadership initiative designed to empower you to take greater ownership of your leadership growth while learning the values of service and community engagement. Through this program, you will have the opportunity to develop essential leadership skills, collaborate with like-minded peers, and make a meaningful impact on the community. To join the program, sign up for Groundwork 1 by 21st February using the QR code or refer to your emails on Student Leadership Matters. Don't miss this chance to step up, lead, and create a positive change.
This year, we have 3 candidates standing for election. Rayan Akil from 3-2 NCDCC, Yi Hui from 3-3 Media Club, and lastly, Yao Ihan from 3-6 Drama Club. Let's hear from them in their interviews.
Hi everyone, I am Tony. Meridian Secondary's alumna and Vice Head Student Leader in 2021-2022. I am back here today for the Head Student Leader election. This year, we have 3 nominees, and we are going to find out who they are and how they embody our Meridian value, resilience. Are you ready to meet our nominees? Let's go!
Hi Ryan, I heard you're a tough cookie. Let us hear you. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Alright, let us hear your resilience story, Ryan.
I have faced many setbacks and challenges in my life. However, if you were to ask me when I demonstrated my greatest resilience, it would undoubtedly be during my weight loss journey. When I was in primary 4, I started to gain weight and it was soon no surprise that I became overweight. Upon entering secondary school, I realized I needed to take action against my weight more effectively by lowering my carbohydrates intake and also limiting my sugary food. It was certainly no easy feat for someone who loves food. Yes, I was tempted at times, but I stayed resilient and determined and also disciplined to shed off the unwanted kilos. As the saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I did not falter. Eventually, my resilience paid off. Furthermore, I firmly believe that anyone who works hard, has determination, and demonstrates discipline will see the fruits of their efforts.
That's the spirit, resilience personified. Now, let us see if our other nominees can match that energy. Up next, hi Yi Hui, I'm sure you have a story to match Ryan's. Are you ready to show us your resilience? Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Brilliant. Now, Yi Hui, tell us your resilience story.
At the start of primary 5, my academics were at its lowest. I struggled through lessons, and when I got back my mid-year examination results, I was devastated. I even scored single digits on my papers. Watching my friends excel, I realized I couldn't afford to keep failing, and that was my turning point. I refused to let failure define me, and I persevered through every setback. I eliminated all distractions, worked harder than ever, and pushed beyond my limits. Some nights were tough, but I reminded myself why I started. With resilience, I persevered through every challenges. Looking back, I see how this experience has shaped me to who I am. I became someone who perseveres with a positive mindset and someone who is ready to lead with determination.
That's some serious determination. Not only did you just survive, you thrived. And now for our final nominee. And now, Ihan, let's hear your resilience story. Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what? Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
I love that energy. So, what does resilience mean to you?
Resilience to me is just perseverance in the face of adversity, isn't it? Well, last year I had set many expectations that seemed achievable, but when put into action, it was just out of reach. I took on many responsibilities, hoping that perhaps one of them would be successful. One of the responsibilities I took on was the Student Leader Groundwork Planning Committee. It wasn't easy to say the least. There was so much to do and yet so little time. We had problems here and there, but we decided to pull through together and defeat whatever that had came our way. We had more meetings. We had started communicating more efficiently, meetings face to face and online. In the end, we acknowledged our mistakes, adapted to them, and when the momentum started, it was hard to stop. And we all worked together. In the end, the event was more successful than we initially had expected. Well, through this whole ordeal, I had learned to be more confident in my abilities and to take on more responsibilities. And now here I am. I had a great deal of experience from trial and error by being resilient throughout the process.
What a comeback story, Ihan. Well, that was inspiring. It is clear that each of you embodies the true value of resilience in your own way. Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us today. No matter the outcome, you each have already proven you have what it takes to lead and inspire others. Let's give it up for all our nominees. And Meridians watching, remember, never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Exactly. All the best to all of you. We are ready to see who will step up and lead the way.
We hope this has given you a clearer idea of who to vote for. To cast your vote, scan the QR code or access the voting link provided. Voting will take place in Term 1, Week 10, from the 10th to the 12th of March 2025. Parents, guardians, staff, students, and alumni are each entitled to one vote. Remember, your vote matters. Choose the candidate you believe can lead our school, and let's unite to reach new heights together. Thank you.